Hi everyone, this is cArn from Fnatic, and you are of course watching a theory of Counter-Strike. This is the episode number 4. The 3 previous ones I have reviewed demos, entire demos actually. But this time I'm gonna try something different by reviewing a handful of situations I've been involved in the past years. Some of the clips you might have seen before at frag movies whatsoever, but you never really heard me walk you through them or inform you about what kind of decisions I had to make in order to pull it off. And some of this round actually predicted or actually changed the outcome of the tournament, or at least the match. So I hope that's going to be interesting for you. The next thing I'm going to do today is to go through the money system a bit. I got a couple of requests to my email, ToCSe04@fnatic.com, to do so. I will not really dive into it too much, but I hope to scratch on the surface and at least throw out the numbers and figures, how the system works, and you can learn from that at least. Of course, you can follow me on facebook.com/cArnCS. You can get the latest show up there, and you can see my last updates from my life being a professional gamer in Fnatic MSI. Anyway, let's cut to the chase. The first clip I'm going to review is myself, of course, playing in Team Eyeballers. The map is D-Nuke, CT-sided, together with Bullen, Archie with E, DSN, and Sud. We are facing TeamSec4 AMD in a lower bracket match in Game Gun 2005, taking place in Spain, and we are up 3-1. And I'm playing it really defensive here in B1, the upper bomb site. This is something you don't really see much of the games of today. When terrorists are playing it slow, they are very likely to spam through the walls, and they are very likely to spam through the wall that leads to the catwalk area where I'm currently at. So having 100 of health points and standing here is something kind of unique, and today that will not really be the case. You can't just really be slacking in this positioning. Anyway, getting a visual contact on the yard, seeing that 3 guys, 2 are taking the long haul down to the lower bomb site. And the natural decision I take is to try to defend from the backstabbers that might come here. And that's not a really natural decision, but when I hear the window pop, I decide to spam the floor, and incredibly luckily I managed to get first kill there. And here comes the next lucky frag, because at that point I'm totally blind. You can't really see it from the HLTV demo, but I was just trying to depend on my lovely headset, and yeah, getting the kill at the backstabber. Didn't really talk you through the exit frags, but as soon as the bomb went down, I decided just to run down because the time was running out, and I had a teammate in the short door halls, and together we are kind of invincible. They have a really hard time to defend against us there. Of course, we're gonna review it again. Can start from this point, yes, with the visual contact on yard. I'm playing it very cautious here with my Colt, because I know that one shot from their rifle gonna kill me, one shot from my rifle will not kill them. Obviously they will be low, but it's more important being alive at this point. Getting the floor spam, probably the first and only time I will ever get that in my career. And from his point of view, it kind of looked like this. Multiple headshots eliminates him, getting the entry frag. And yeah, continue. And me being totally flashed at this point, but I'm hearing the backstabber running towards me, and I just try to rotate 180 degrees and starting to shoot, and luckily he was low on health, otherwise I wouldn't get away with that frag. Once more, some nice timing. As soon as the bomb goes down, I decide to attack with my teammate and getting the 2 headshots, but it could have even have been my teammate killing them off because they were really caught off guard and couldn't really do anything. So pretty nice round, one of those most memorable, actually one of those rounds you will remember forever. Of course, getting the floor bang, super lucky getting that, and the next kill is also pretty amazing, getting one guy totally flashed. And as I said, I hear the window pop. I don't really know where I'm spamming, but I know this room is below me, and if I'm really lucky, which I was today, I will get the kill. Totally spammed that guy, Monster, ToCSe04 MD player. He probably had like 5 or 10 health or something like that, so it was kind of a walk in the park to kill him. Either that I was flashed. 2 exit kills and the bomb defuse. 7 frags to Patrick, and Eyeballers up 4-1 in this loser bracket semi-final. That's about it, I guess. I reviewed it a couple of times. If you want to watch it again, you can just go back and watch it as many times you want and probably learn something from it. We're gonna move on to the next clip. Going to see myself playing a pistol round. It's against the Polish team PGS, today more known as Frag Executors. The map is D-Train, and me of course representing Fnatic. This is 2006 in the World Series of Video Games Finals. Second half it is us being down 11-4. With only 4 rounds, you better have the pistol round as CT in order to come back from this terrible situation we are in. Starting to look out well. Archie getting the entry frag on Look. Probably outer split going on right now, but still I'm trying to just defend my bomb site to not get the bomb planted there. Somehow my teammates, the 4 of them, cannot hold down the outer bomb site after getting the entry frag, and I think soon I'm gonna find myself in a 1-on-4 situation. And yeah, this is how this is going to look. Somehow with my final bullets I managed to get the 3rd guy, killing 3 Poles with 12 bullets. Yeah, this is Counter-Strike. That's actually something you don't see too much. The bomb is planted inside, me against Neo. I actually spotted his leg there, and in order to lure him out of his positioning, I'm trying to deceive him by throwing the flashbang towards the high area. And that kind of tells him that I have no clue where he is, because it makes no sense to throw that flashbang if I would have known that he was hiding behind the 3rd bomb train in the bomb site. Of course, we're gonna take a look at this again. We're watching HTTV demo, so it's a bit buggy. Me at 12 health here. That's not the case, but same situation, of course. In any second, it's gonna turn into 1-on-4. Somehow they decide to throw the bomb there. I don't know why they did that. They're lining up kind of well against me here. And I'm not sure if I see, but I think I remember I heard him running down in the connection with the bomb. Neo, that said. And I just playing it slow here in order if he's gonna attack me. No, he does not. He plants the bomb. I spot his leg. Or legs. And yeah. I don't have any armor, I am 36 health, and I just need to see him before he see me and kind of try to catch him off guard. And I use my flashbang kind of effectively there, trying to lure him that I don't know his positioning, and by the time he hears the flashbang, we might take a look at his point of view. Yeah, here we have him. He did not see me, and we're gonna see when the flashbang comes. He's gonna start move. Yeah, and he was on really low health as well. So was I. And yeah, managed to win that round, 1-4. It was only 1-4 for a very few seconds though, but this pistol round, winning it, actually meant that we managed to come back from being down 11-4, and I think we ended up winning this 16-12, which was kind of amazing for us, going into the semi-finals, where I believe Team 3D awaited us. Unfortunately, we didn't manage to beat them in that series, but surely I will never forget being 1-4 against the Poles and winning it by kind of luring Neo that I didn't know where it was, using my remaining flashback. Yeah, feel free to review it again, and any questions, just yeah, comment, and we're gonna move on to the next clip. Up, and it's going to be a weapon round, terrorist on D-Train. We are facing Hellraisers from Ukraine. It's in the IM online stage. I can't remember if it's 2009 or 2010, probably 2009. We're actually struggling in this series, finding ourselves at 14-12 in the score. Can't remember if it's the first map or the second map. Of course, we really need to win those online games in order to qualify for the European finals. And yeah, this round doesn't look too well so far. Two of my teammates are already down, and we are finding ourselves in a 3-4 situation. Me as in the game leader is probably telling my guys to just play it cool, because what sometimes happens when CT are successfully getting the aggressive kills, they continue to go aggressive. And if you try to, like, by the moment your teammate goes down, if you try to attack them back, it's not going to be a good thing. If you play it slow, they will probably call you a camper, but that's kind of the effective way you can deal with the aggressive rounds. And Inferno, it's kind of hard to predict where your opponent's going to go. And soon we're going to see how many people are in bomb site B. I'm spotting one guy outside. Still a bit surprised there's not one guy inside the bomb site, because by the time this bomb site is breached, when we got it with the 3 AKs and the bomb plant, we are actually in favor, I'd say. If you play this situation 100 times, we'll probably win it more than 50 at least. It doesn't look like we will this time, but me killing off one of the 4 Ukrainians left. Just trying to strafe behind the boxes, and just moving as much as possible, which going to end up in a lot of one-on-one duels. So I just trying to split up my opponents there. Of course, we're gonna take a look at it again from the moment we are attacking the bomb site. As you can see, I'm kind of just jumping over the vault, the arch actually, and yeah, finding myself in a good positioning, probably getting some damage down through the smoke. They have a lot of FAMASes. With burst, I'm going to hear where they are. With the spraying AK, it's kind of hard. They know I'm somewhere on the bomb site, but not know exactly where. Anyway, 1-4 situation just started, and I'm just trying to avoid getting into a battle against 3 Ukrainians. I'm trying to take them one by one, running as much as possible, knowing that the bomb is ticking away. The nicest frag from that part is probably the final one. We can see I'm kind of aimbotting the final guy, Edward, now playing in Navi. So this is the final time we're gonna watch this, people. So, shape up. Some of them are pretty low in health. There comes the final kill. I kind of had to commit, and I kind of had to do that movement. Starting to spray to my right as soon as I kill the 3rd guy, because I know he's gonna start to shoot me any second, or actually any millisecond. So I just try to gamble that he's gonna show up to my right side of my monitor, and I start to spray. That's the only way I can win that situation, because yeah, I'm down 1-4, but in the 1-2 situation, I know that eventually they're gonna shoot at me from 2 different angles. So as soon as I get the first guy down, I just try to spray to my right where he might pop up, and he does. and us winning this round. I think we got 15 rounds, so pretty cool round. Hope you like it. A lot of luck involved, but also I think the strafing technique I was using in the 1-4 situation is kind of the effective way how to deal with those situations. So yeah, check it out again if you want, and thanks for watching. We're moving on to the fourth clip. It's gonna be a terrorist does 2 pistol round. We're gonna do a kind of standard setup here with 2 USBs dropped, and with the remaining $300 you are equipping yourself with a heavy explosive grenade. And yeah, not a rush coming up from us. We trying to play it slow, getting the information from the middle peak, getting any information where the Danes can actually end up defending the 2 bomb sites. Of course, me being the lonely guy in the dark halls towards B, getting to a kind of weak positioning in the lower halls where a heavy explosive grenade would be disastrous. But that's not the case. I managed to get my grenade away and getting some nice damage done, I believe, which makes us able to capture the A bomb site in a 4-on-2 situation. So this really looks like it's gonna go into our favor. But as you know, surprises are coming up. I don't really like how we are stacking everybody against the catwalk. 1 flashbang, and that's going to happen. But as a good leader I am, I decide to leave my poor teammates behind, seeking refugee at the boxes, and together with my burst clock, I'm just jumping and shooting 2 bursts each on the Danes, and managed to win the round, which first was 4-on-2, ending up in a 1-on-2. Of course, we're gonna take a look at it again. And burst fire is kind of an interesting subject because it's one of few rifles or pistols that you can use not being in a fixed position. You can be in ladders, you can be in air, you can jump and sneak around. Yeah, burst is kind of amazing, and especially in diffuse situations. There's nothing they can do really here. You see him getting the early headshots. He has 2 options: either to attack me or to think that I will run out of luck. But actually, freeze, it's not luck. It's straight as an arrow, the burst fire clock. So yeah, to walk you through a 3rd time, seeing I get great damage with my heavy explosive. We actually threw 2 heavy explosive, breaching the bomb site in an easy manner, 4-on-2. We're going a bit too aggressive, and the next mistake we make is to stack on the catwalk, because as you see, 1 flashbang will really be devastating for us, and that leaves us in a kind of weird situation, me having to jump down to the lower ground with my Glock. But yeah, as you already know by now, I'm about to win this round with some well-placed burst fires. First on C and then on Fleece. So that's one of the way you can use a Glock. You don't have the armor, but together with a heavy explosive you can still do a lot of damage. So we're gonna finally move on to the 5th round. Actually, sorry, 5th round I'm gonna analyze. So stay around. Alright, the 5th and final clip from today is coming up. You are watching the Theory of Counter-Strike, episode number 4, of course. And this is the final round in a group stage game of the IM European Finals against the Ukrainian team Navi. You're seeing us getting the early frag on Sevs. Probably very nervous at this point. This is our very first game together in 2011. And playing the World Champions is obviously something we are kind of concerned about. Anyway, getting the entry frag, I'm, as in-game leader, is telling my team to just play it slow, holding down the positioning, and me and DSN are going to get some information back that we might have lost from opening up in the banana. Because what happens if you open up the banana, they spotting more the majority of your players, they might go aggressive in the side hole. So I'm trying to reclaim some information back here, making some noise and telling the Ukrainians that hey, we might actually go B1, but we're actually planning to go the smaller bomb site, the bomb site B. Before that, the time is starting to tick away. Me and the SN is deciding to do a small fake together, which we get rewarded from 1 frag. And at this point, Navi is probably in rotation a lot. And as you know now, 3 of my guys are approaching bomb site B in any second. Actually, they should have already been in. Anyway, should be easy, but Markelov managed to take out 3 players. And as you can see, I was actually running and spraying at the same time, because I was pretty sure shooting Markelov from behind I was going to take him out, and I wanted to have any second possible on the bomb clock. So I was just running and shooting and getting the bomb plant as soon as possible, even that I didn't like the plant I was putting down there. I managed to get the 2 headshots, winning that round. But of course, that was just a sneak peek of it. We're gonna take a look at the situation again. I was talking a bit too much about running and shooting Markelov. Anyway, back to the situation in bomb site B. 4-on-1 becomes 1-on-2 in the favor of Navi. Yes, as I said, I don't like the plant I'm doing here. I can only play that plant safe from the side hole, spotting the bomb. But against 2 Navi players, 2 CTs with probably 100 health each, this is not a good way. So I am taking a big gamble here that they will not go for the full defuse, and they're not. And with a kind of weird spray, I managed to seal the 16th round, scoring 16-14 in our first game of the year, and which was the kickoff that led us to win the IM European Finals. So a super important round. I hope I'm gonna be involved in more of those important rounds throughout 2011. But yeah, we'll see about that. Before saying bye bye, good night today, we are going to take a look at the money system, because I got a couple of requests of telling people how the money system works. I will not do the full breakdown now, but I will indeed reply those people that are kind of confused how it works. So as you can see, my email here, this is how you are reaching me. And also you see my Facebook page, where you, by liking it, you will see the latest show, you will read about my life as a gamer, so you can check that out. And we are going to go to the money system and talk about that. Okay everyone, this is how the money system looks like, at least the figures. I'm going to talk you through it, starting top left, not top left up in my face of course, but down in the blue area, where we are accounting for the CT money. It's kind of easy to predict the CT money, of course, because there are no differences between killing all the terrorists if the time runs out for the terrorist, or if you defuse the bomb. It's still gonna put you at $3,250, and so you're gonna end up at $3,500, $3,600 if you get a frag, and that's kind of normal way. So then you can decide to buy the Colt and a heavy explosive, or you can decide to buy the FAMAS and some nice grenades and a kit. So it's many moments you're gonna end up at $3,600, around $3,550 actually, from having a frag going into the next round. Of course, time to time you're gonna end up at $3,250 only without a frag earlier. And I advise you to buy FAMAS at those points, or ask for a drop, of course. Moving on to the terrorists cash, you see this in the red area. And this is a bit more interesting than the CT money in terms of winning the rounds. If you win the round by killing all the CTs, you're gonna have as much money as the CT has doing the same, killing the Ts, of course, $3,250. But if you manage to win the round and the bomb goes off, that means you're not killing the final CT, or how many CTs there might be left. The bomb actually goes off before you kill them. That's gonna award you $250 more per person. And that is a kind of unique number to end up at. $3,500 is as much money you need to buy AK and a full helmet. Of course no bullets, but let's say you have one frag, you're gonna get bullets and a flash. or get a heavy explosive without any extra bullets. So sometimes, especially during pistol round, this is something teams are aware of. And let's say you're up 4-on-1 situation, the bomb is ticking away, and the guy is desperate running around the bomb train. He has no kit, he cannot defuse the bomb. You will probably just gonna let him be there and get away with one kill, or I mean, if you kill one guy it's okay, but you shouldn't give him too many kills. And eventually the bomb goes off. That's gonna give you $1,250 extra for your team to share, of course. So that is something many professional teams are doing to get some more money, because that can be really effective. In terms of losing for terrorists, there are a bomb plant bonus if you lose. I think Counter-Strike, when it was programmed or produced, whatever you say, designed, they wanted to activate the diffuse system. So in the public service, they want to give people more money to plant the bomb. They want to kind of make sure that people are getting anything from not camping, instead plant the bomb. So for us today, that means as professional gamers, the bomb plant is really important. Because going into the next round, you can actually, with losing the pistol round, having one frag and the bomb planter, you're gonna end up at $2,500, equals AK-47, which you drop to your teammates, who buy the full armor, and you're gonna have 2 full AKs, a couple of deagles, and that can be really effective, especially on maps like I'm thinking about Inferno, Dust 2, where it's gonna end up at many long distance duels. And that is AK really powerful. So sometimes CTs are actually not in a favorable position with winning the first pistol round with a bomb planted. They know the T is going to buy the AKs, but in order to buy the AKs, you need 2 players with 1 frag each to end up at $2,500 and being able to drop the AKs. I'm not sure if I make any sense now, but try to listen a couple of times and probably gonna get there. Or of course comment or ask me, send me emails to my email, ask me more. Try explain again in a better way, I guess. But yeah, it's kind of fairly simple. Getting the bomb planted but losing the rounds, $800 extra per person. That's massive. Winning as terrorists, and the bomb goes off, $3,500. A normal win as terrorist, eliminating all the CTs, $2,500. Sorry. And for CTs, all the same, even how you win the round, it's $3,250. So there is a losing bonus. We're gonna move to the right. I guess the gray area, top right. Bottom right. The losing in CS is something you should stay away from, but it's good to know how much money you're gonna have in order to plan your buying rounds, and to know how much your opponents are at. So the first time you lose, we're gonna pretend we are not planting the bomb now. For CT&T, you're gonna have $1,400 plus the eventual kills you had earlier. If you lose two rounds in a row, it's gonna put you at $1,900. And as you follow this kind of statistic here, the numbers you see, it's $500 extra per loss until you reach 5 losses in a row. You're gonna be put at the maximum amount of losing bonus, which is $3,400, and that kind of gives you FAMAS as a CT with armor, or AK with a simple armor as T. So, and together with a couple of kills, you can buy more, of course. But this is how it looks. Fairly simple stuff. Take some time to study it, to know it, and to actually apply it to a real match. Because it's one thing to look at the numbers, but it's one thing to count the frags, to know when the bomb got planted and stuff. It's a lot of memory you have to be aware of. So check out these figures here, and learn from the pros watching the HLTV how they buy, how they make the cool buys they can make, losing the rounds as terrorists, and buy AKs, some nice flashes and stuff. So this is really useful, definitely, especially for match game, of course. To wrap this up, we're gonna take a look at the splash again. You see my email there, ToCSE04.com, and next week, I hope it's gonna be next week, episode 5, I'm going to review one of the submitters' demos. So please upload your best demo along with a screenshot from it. I would like to see a one-sided game. Actually, it's easier to review. And you put it on Speedy Share or Mega Upload, whatever, and send the link to the following email, and you might be one of the lucky one I'm going to review Below you see my Facebook page again, you can check that out. And that's about it for today. And this is me signing out.